Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy from across the Shuck, and you're very welcome back to the channel. And today's just a bit of a through together video. It's a bit of a channel update and a couple of little announcements that I wanted to make, and just a discussion about how we're going forward and heading into the new year. First of all, happy news is Heine Haynes have now got a good selection of the Rosecraft blades in. So they're on their site now. Head over there. They've got most of these ones that I've been showing. They've got the Barlows, they've got the little kayak, they've got this. Head over to the site. I don't know how many they've got. I have no idea. I'm not connected with Heine whatsoever. I do get the Rosecraft blades sent by Rosecraft straight to me. But Heine's there. They've got them. Get over and get them now, and they're all at good prices. I'll have to say, probably cheaper than I'd actually said when I was guesstimating. They're cheaper than what I had actually said. So really good bargains over there. Great Christmas presents in that range if you got somebody who's sort of halfway decent into knives. The other thing is, just to remind again, for those who don't know, the Jack Wolf knife drops tonight in Europe. I've put all the list below. In yesterday's video, you'll see the list down below of all the retailers in Europe. If you want to get a Jack Wolf knife this month, you have to get it from Europe or America, and you can get that from going on to the Jack Wolf site. You can get the names whichever tickles your fancy. So they're going tonight. So I would get over on there and check your European dealer. That was really hard for me to get out, you know. I got this in today, and this is a series that I'm going to start on knife sharpening. My most watched video, or the most hours watched on the video, was sharpening videos last year. I didn't think, I'm not the world's best sharpener. You know, I can get by, I can put a good edge. I haven't got the patience a lot of times to go to that mirror edge, but I don't really need a mirror edge on my knives because I just use them. I don't show them as such. But anyhow, I decided, I was watching a great fella, Outdoors 55, maybe you've heard of him. And he does a lot of, he's a big workshop and he makes knives and he does a lot of testing of sharpening gear. And I was watching one of his videos last week and it was about this very stone. This is a Shapton Hano Kuramaki 1000. I'll put that down below if anybody's interested. This cost me, I think it was £48 and a few bob. And it's 1,000. And this stone apparently going by him. I haven't watched his sharpening videos on this stone, but I sort of trust him. And I trust him enough to spend 48 quid. He says this will do most blades and their steels. So I decided, well, since the videos were obviously popular, people were actually watching a good many hours of me sharpening a knife. And again, I'm not a fantastic sharpener, but I thought I would start the year, and I'm going to start off with this stone. I haven't even unboxed it. It's literally just come. I've been sitting waiting all afternoon for it to come from Amazon, and they kept putting the time back, but there we go. There's an awful lot of details in here, and I'm going to have to read them. Gosh, there's all sorts in there. I think most of it's in Chinese, so I'll probably not do very good at that. I'm carrying my little Benchmade today because I've been working about the house. When I say working, I mean I've been opening boxes and things like that and packages open here. So, is this a twisty? There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a nice stone. So there you go. I'll put the number on. It's a K0702, but I'll put the full name and the number in the description. Lovely corners on it. They haven't been damaged. It's nice. And the nice thing about this is you don't need to buy anything else because the top of it is your stone holder. And there's pads on the bottom. Let me just get this turned over for you. I don't know which side you would use. Probably the side, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'd probably use that side. So yeah, there's 4 pads in the corner there. And again, this is a stone, and I'm going to be doing freehand sharpening. So if anybody wants to sharpen along with me or whatever, you don't have to get this stone. Any stone will do. But this, and he said this was sort of a bit coarser than 1,000. So it will do, he said it will do any knives or, any of the knife blade steels that we have. But I don't know how far that means it'll go up to. Will it go up to, maximum? I haven't a clue. But this is not sharpening a very blunt knife. You should never let your knives go blunt. And if you don't let them go blunt, you can get away with a stone like this for the rest of your puff. You mean, this is from beginners right up to people who sharpen. So he was saying. But I want to prove it myself. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to take this out and I'm probably going to do something like the Rough Rider 440A. If we start there and then each week I'll go up a little grade. So I'll go from 440A, I'll maybe do 440C the next week, then VG10, then maybe D2, and we'll go up each week. I'll take a different knife with a different blade steel and I'll just sharpen it. How long the videos will last, I don't know. It depends how long it takes me to sharpen it. But after you've sharpened on this, you just go straight to a strop. That's it. That's all you need. This could be the only tool you'll ever need. Now, this is the Shapton ceramic, and it's just splash and go. You don't have to soak it. You just get a wee bottle of water, wee bit of water on the top, just rub it and start sharpening. That's why I really like that stone. I have expensive stones in there that you have to soak in water and all that. And it's not that it's a palaver. I don't have anywhere that I can sort of video doing that. But with this, I can just put a towel down in this table and just sharpen. Just go ahead and sharpen. And hopefully those of you who want to maybe learn or just see how some other Egypt does it, I'm your Egypt. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to that, I have to say. That's something that appeals to me. So it's a nice little bit of pad there just to put that on, so the face doesn't get damaged. So there you go. That's the Shapton, and we're going to start. I'm probably going to start that maybe even early next week. I'll start that wee series, and then we'll just keep going until you get bored of it and you tell me I don't want you to do it. The next thing that I want to say is I've went buck daft. I mean, like, last week I was sucking diesel, and let me tell you, I was really going at it, and I sold an awful lot of my knives. Maybe not a lot of my high-end knives, but just a whole lot of knives that were lying about here. I have a few people that come, local boys or boys that live not too far away, and they come and they bought a lot of knives off me. I let them know I was selling knives, and about 3 of them come down, bought a lot of knives off me. And it gave me the money, because I don't get anything from YouTube anymore. I knew I needed to get some money so that I could get through next month, buying some knives. I like to buy knives for me, but I also like to share my knives with you. But I've done really well. The boys bought a stack, and I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of what you got coming to the channel. And let me tell you, this is just, for me, just a joy. This is an Arthurite Ettrick. I've never had one. But when I got wee Beth's knife the other day, I thought, well, I may as well get one for the channel. It's the oddest looking knife out. But when you hold it in this position, it's not odd at all. I mean, if you want to peel potatoes, peel apples, Paddy's potato peelers, if you want to peel, this is a super little knife for doing it. And you're never going to do hard tasks with this wee knife, but it's great for detailed work as well. Super little knife. I really, the fit and finish in this, well, no, I'm not even going to go into it. These are all bought now. All these knives are bought by my own firm. I just got this one in. This is the CK Viper, CK edition, which is collector knives. This is, I'll tell you, I always say you have to do due diligence, and then the next day, every time, I was talking about it to somebody the other day, and then at about 2 o'clock one morning, I ended up buying this. And it's a lovely knife. It's really well made. It's my Carta. It's the Italian-made job. But I thought it was a slip joint, but it's not. It's a double detent, which are two different things completely. It's got half stops, but it's weak. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have, double detents tend not to be that strong. But when I got it, I was really disappointed. I thought, "Oh, you didn't check again, you plonker." But I mean, I got it at a good price. I mean, it's a lovely knife. I love the blade shape. It just is a lovely, what do you want to call that? A spear or just a drop point. It's just beautiful. There's a lovely big bit of belly on it, which you know I love. I just think it is absolutely beautiful shape and nice and thin, great slicer, super job in my Carta. So we'll talk about that and what I'm going to use that for. But again, don't buy things in the middle of the night when you're half sleeping. Now, here's four knives that just, they've blown me away. I absolutely love them. Here's the first one that we're going to go to, and this one is a K-bar. Two-bladed K-bar, your little pen blade in there. But what tickled the life out of me, and I don't know whether I'm going to get to show you this or not. Let me just see. On the tang there, I hope you can see that. It says K-bar, and then it says Boot Hill. I just, when I seen it, I thought, I've got to have this knife. One, it's got beautiful stag on it. Really is lovely. There's a fair age to it. I haven't sorted the age out yet. I'm not very up on K-bar, I should say. But that Boot Hill killed me. And I was thinking of all sorts, is this somewhere in America, Boot Hill? But all it was a series apparently they done. And Boot Hill is where all the old cowboys went to die or got buried. So I don't know. But I'll find out more about that before I do the review. It's a beautiful knife and a fairly old knife, but in absolutely mint condition. These all are. Here's another one. This is a Shatton Morgan. And again, that lovely big spear on this one. Beautiful spear, real gorgeous knife. It's not really a spear, it's a drop point, that one. But just love the big size. It's Shatton Morgan, or sorry, it's Queen. Oh, I'm saying Shatton Morgan. It's Queen, and it's a heritage series. So you had that big spear, and you didn't have the cornerstone on this one. You just have a lovely crest on it. But here's what makes this a lovely two blade. It's the secondary blade. Look at that for a beautiful sheep's foot. It is just gorgeous. Really unusual pair in these blades. And it's a Coke bottle shape. And again, it looks like it's just come out of the box today. But I think there's a fair age in that too. And then, I'm going to take these out of the way because I don't want anything to take the joy away from you seeing these next two knives that I've got coming. Oh my goodness. Two knives that I have wanted for longer than you'll ever know. Look at this. Look at that beautiful. This is a beautiful, look, Barlow. And it's the Barlow that has something on the shells. This is a Robeson. And how beautiful is that? Now, I believe Robeson, I don't know who made knives for Robeson, to be honest with you, but this is a beautiful clip. And then you have a lovely little pen blade. We'll go into a bit of history in these. I'm going to get the history out and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. But here's the pièce de résistance. This is a Shatton Morgan. I have wanted this big S&M for so long. These are probably two of the nicest knives I bought this year for me. These are just over the moon. And it was a really nice fella on one of my slip joint groups over here in the UK. And he sold them to me at what I believe is a very, very, very reasonable price. This is one of 200, I think, or it's one of 600. There's one of them's one of, this one here, yeah. Sorry, this Queen one. This is one of 15. So that was really good. And there's another one in there, one of 200. I think that's the Robeson. But this one is the same again. It's got the pen blade and that beautiful clip. So just absolutely, these two are just going straight into my drawer with my Barlows. There's my drawer. Oh, you'll not really see it. So I'll turn this up for you so you can see my drawer. That's my drawer, and there's a place for them two knives in there. These are all my Barlows that have something on the bolster, which I just adore. Not all my Barlows, just the ones that have something on the bolster. But Please tell me you think they're beautiful and you want to see them, because you will see them anyway. But so there we go. That was my mad haul. It was all in the space, I think, of about 4 days. I spent an awful lot of money on knives, and I don't regret a penny of it, because that'll keep me in videos for a while. I'm going to do an awful lot of little different series and little different videos just to spice it up a little bit. And there's my carry for today, my titanium bug out, which again I love. So there you go. That's what we've got coming. We've got sharpening videos and some beautiful knives that I'm going to spread out over a while, because I want to do proper, you know, like Warthog would do. They do a lot of research, slick slicers. I just want to do it on these knives, because some of them are just beautiful. Well, they're all beautiful. They're knives. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend upcoming. I am going to myself. You know, I might even do something like this on Sunday. Do a first sharpening on it, just to let people see and know. Maybe they'll get the look at my first sharpening and never come back again. But you never know. Thank you so much. Friday waffle over and done with. Cup of tea. Blimmin' freezing. I'm here by myself. Nobody's to hear to make me tea. I'll have to do it myself. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye now.